Vipassana is a science of mind and matter, how the mind is influencing the body, and in return how body is influencing the mind. And it all happens at the depth of the mind. The conscious mind does not know what is happening deep inside. And one keeps on developing a habit pattern of reacting with craving whenever there is a pleasant sensation, reacting with aversion whenever there is unpleasant sensation. And whenever one generates craving or aversion, one loses the peace of the mind, the harmony of the mind, the balance of the mind. One becomes a miserable person. Without knowing that I am harming myself, one keeps on harming oneself. Mind and matter are so interconnected constantly, and there the habit pattern of craving aversion is going on. So you have to break that habit pattern, for which you have to go to the depth of the mind. When you understand that whatever is happening within the framework of the body is constantly changing, that means the entire physical structure, the entire mental structure constantly changing, something which is constantly changing, what is the sense to react with craving towards it or react with aversion towards it? You understand? With the wisdom of your experience. This is not just an intellectual understanding, now you are experiencing it. So the habit pattern starts changing from the root level.
Vipassana has made me a lot more peaceful. Accumulated 32 years of peace was less than the peace that I experienced in those 10 days.
Why Vipassana speaks to me personally. It's free and entirely volunteer run. Many retreats or programs have become highly commercialized. Personally, I feel that monetization takes away from the purity of an experience, because then you have expectations that are built in and you want something out of that experience. Another reason is that it's not tied to any religion or faith.
This is acceptable by everyone because it is not connected with any religion. There is no dogma, no blind belief, no cult, science of mind and matter. And you accept only when you experience something. Don't accept because the teacher says so or because the Buddha said so, nothing doing. You experience, you find it is good for you, then only accept it.
I had some kind of health conditions which was not curable by any doctors, and I was almost at the point of giving up, and I think I already gave up. But then luckily, so during that time my career, everything was affected. I was just sitting at home, not doing anything, and I was like, I might as well come here and sit for 10 days than sitting at home. So came here, and after the 10 days I could see the difference, and there was no scientific explanation, but I felt like I got my life back, and the health condition is still there, but it's in a much better position. I'm able to kind of cope up with it, live with it, rather than it conquering me, and I think Vipassana was a big part of that.
And there is no imagination, there is no verbalization, there is no visualization, there is no self-suggestion, auto-suggestion, just the truth that you are experiencing the breath coming in, going out, coming in, going out, and a small area. Continuously are working for 3 days. This makes the mind very sharp, very sensitive.
Did it